So these are the Hoka Bondi 9s, and it's a pair of shoes I wanted to get hold of for a really long time because they've been talked about in the foot and ankle world for a few years now, and also in the running and social leisure shoe world. They're getting renowned, and Hoka is a building brand. So I've got my hands on them, and I've worn them now for about a month, something like that. And what have I found? Well, I've got quite a normal foot. I haven't got bunions, I haven't got major problems with my foot, and overall they're a really comfortable shoe. And what makes that, I'm sure, is this modern thinking around having this really thick cushioning underneath the shoe, which acts as a really good shock absorber, not just under the heel, but all the way along. And that contributes to the fact you've got a bit of an arch support here. And whilst Hoka calls it a neutral arch, it's actually got a bit of an arch there, probably more of a stable shoe. Now, I wouldn't use it if I had flat foot because you want more structure, but you could put an insole in it and that could help make this shoe work. Other things about it are, it's got this nice wide forefoot stabilizer here, which means when you're planted, your foot feels stable on the ground, and that can help if you're struggling with ankle stability, helped again by this higher heel. It comes in its design with a 5mm heel drop. Now that means from the heel to the toe, there's approximately a 5mm drop. Now, if you've got an Achilles tendon problem, that little bit of ease of tension can take some of the pain away, and it might help that. But there are more that have got a 10-15 mils of heel drop, particularly in the more dedicated running shoes. Other things I've noticed, toe box. I thought these were a wide toe box, but actually the toe box itself is quite normal. It's got the wide balancing cushioning sole, but the actual toe box is normal, but the material is really soft. And I've got a slightly wide foot, and I found it gives for that really nicely and is very, very soft. The last thing, and probably one of the major points of this shoe, which is very popular in shoe wear design at the moment, is that it's got this rocker design. And what that means is in walkers, if you've got some painful arthritis in your foot, or more importantly or commonly, a bit of arthritis in your big toe, when you walk, instead of your toe having to bend and flex, the shoe rocks over, meaning that your toe can stay relatively still. So that, if you move an arthritic joint less, will mean your toe should hurt less. So in summary, I must admit, I think these are the shoes everybody is talking about. I think they've got qualities that I can see why they've developed a really good reputation. They've got that slight heel drop, they've got that neutral, if not slightly stable midfoot, they've got the rocker design, and they've got the cushioning that will help many an arthritic foot and anybody with an instability of their foot and ankle. So that is the Hoka Bondi 9. And I probably rate it on my shoe wear scale, probably a 9 out of 10 for where it is with shoe wear in the market today.